Every night she's glowing in that neon screen, scrolling through the colors like a retro dream. Packages are coming like a mystery parade. Another day, another box on the way.
Hello, this is actually a continuation from my last video because I highly underestimated how long it would take me to get through my recent hauls. If you are new here, hello and welcome. I am Maggie. This is Deals and Distractions. I share little tips and tricks along the way, and you can always count on my honest thoughts and opinions. With all that said, I want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video, for choosing to spend your time with me. I cannot do this without you, so I'm very grateful for you. And with all that being said, I want to share this first one from Ross. I have been purchasing shower curtains from Temu for a while, and at first I was loving them, but I've been disappointed recently. So I decided to pick up this Ed Hardy shower curtain from Ross. It has everything I need from the hooks to the really cool print, which I was trying to pull it out, but it's like this butterfly in skull print. I know we are still in winter. We haven't even hit Valentine's Day yet, but I could use some brightness in my life. I really like Ed Hardy. It gives all the nostalgic feels. You've got the skull. I don't know, maybe I can put a picture up here. Here we go. Maybe that shows it a little bit better. And they're all kind of connected by a vine. You also get the liner, and it was $14.99. I also look how cool the branding is on that. Like, it's just so good. I love it. So yeah, 14 pieces, including all the hooks. The shower curtain is 100% Wow, let me start over. The shower curtain is 100% polyester. The shower liner is 100% PEVA. And then even, I know I kind of mentioned it in my last video about someone saying that I don't care because Temu's items cause cancer. And I just want to point out that even here on the Ed Hardy, it says, warning, cancer and reproductive harm. It says California residents only, but I feel like everything and anything can have that label. So just because I shop from Temu does not mean I do not care. But I love this so much. I'm excited to hang that up, and that can go with my black rugs, my pink rugs. I think it'll go with any of my bathroom rugs. Love that. And you guys know that I've been picking up books. And I picked up the Shadow Work Journal and Guide for Beginners. And I know a lot of people think like shadow and think of it in a bad way, but really I think doing shadow work gets you to know yourself in a better, deeper way. Our shadows are, you have to walk through the dark to get through the light. And our shadows are just these things that we hide from ourselves. So I was curious to check out this book. It does have a shiny cover. It does just have the wire binder to it. Really affordable. I think you can get the actual book on Amazon if you wanted to do that. Benefits of shadow work: acceptance, awakening, authenticity, creativity, compassion, courage, emotional freedom, empowering yourself. Totally agree with that. So I'm looking forward to diving into this book. And childhood memories. I mean, there's some deep stuff in here. Self-love. I am loving self-love. Letter to self. Writing a love letter to yourself can help to express feelings of empathy, compassion, and understanding towards ourselves, and why by being your true self is your best self. It can be easy to give compassion and understanding to others, but sometimes it's really hard to give it to ourselves. I am actually really liking this book so far. I would, of course, write in a different notebook. These are just the prompts. Prompt of the day. Are you more a confrontational person or a pushover? Why are you happy with your answer, and what would you like to change about it? Am I a people pleaser sometimes? Yes, I am. I sometimes will avoid conflict because I'm afraid of hurting other people's feelings. I like this. I like this book. I know I've been spending a lot of time on these books and I have a lot of thoughts. Let's move into these adorable nails. Oh my gosh, these are actually stinking cute. They don't look exactly like the picture, but at the same time, I really like them. And they do come with the sticky tabs and a little file. I got mine in a large, like I always do. But look at how cute that is. There's hearts in every other nail. And then there's butterflies. There's like a half butterfly and a half butterfly. So that's really cool. That's like a cat eye with a heart. I actually really like these. I think these were like $7. And then they have little blingy gems in the wings of the butterfly. Really like those. Those are fun, and those can be any time of the year, not necessarily Valentine's Day. I forgot I hauled another one of these. I need to get more of these. I think I have friends that would like these. The other one kind of was more of an asymmetric kind of feel. This one I think is called the double layered because this one is much thicker and it's got this like little swoop up at the top. It is the iridescent kind of oil slick, clear oil slick. Very cool bracelet. And they have so many different colors, different styles. You can get leopards, you can get dark, you can get purples. So many different styles. But I really like the clear. I don't know. The clear just made me happy. And they fit my wrist and I have plenty of room. And I feel for being like a petite lady, I have pretty thick, wrists, and it fits me just fine with plenty of room. So love these. And they have so many of these right now. And I think it's just plastic. They do have some resin ones and they do have some glass ones. But I learned a long time ago, because I am so rough on my jewelry, that me and glass do not get along. I had the coolest glass ring, but unfortunately it broke. And the way it broke, it was still stuck in my hand. And if I tried to pull it off, it cut me more. And we literally needed to put my hand on a piece of wood and take a hammer and crack the glass. It was like a hand-blown glass. Sorry, I've got hair stuck to my lip right now. So I don't play with glass anymore. Even like the Pyrex blown glass, I don't mess with it because I'm rough with jewelry and I'm terrified for that to happen again, because I actually have scars from that. Now, let me tell you, this thing stinks. And I also accidentally hit my mouth with it. I did not expect this to stink. I saw Lori from the Loving Klutzes. Let me tell you, her and I have very much of a similar style. And she held a heart, wristlet for your phone. Where is my phone? Oh, where? Here it is. So I have the insert for my phone in here. I'm working on it. I'm trying to. But why? It smells very much like plastic. Like this last one I got is actually metal. I think this is plastic on this one. I'm not sure. But first of all, let me tell you, the heart in the picture, the heart looks much bigger than this plastic one. I still think it's cute. I don't know where all this hair is flying from. I have no idea. I haven't hauled anything fuzzy. Like, where is this all coming from? Yeah, that is definitely a plastic ring. And I'm having a hell of a time. Excuse my language. I'm having a tough time putting it on my phone just so I can show it to you. I still need to get a phone case. But here we are. So I really do like these because my phone won't fall and hit the ground. It'll save me and my phone a bit of heartbreak and some expenses. But it's not what I thought it was going to be. And it really needs to air out because it's one of those plastic smells that will literally give me a migraine, which I've been struggling with anyways. So I don't know if I recommend that, especially if you're sensitive to smells. I'm trying to get through the things a little bit faster this time. Oh, yes. Now, I noticed in one of my videos, I started to say because my brain and my mouth don't keep up with each other, that I started to say that you will start seeing a theme. The more jewelry I do, the more hauls that I do, that I've been very much on a theme and gearing towards the eye of protection. This came in a box. It also came with the fun plastic packaging with the flexible plastic, almost like a cellophane, which I really do enjoy these. But it also came inside a bag as well. And this is a bracelet of the Eye of Protection. It is, I can't remember if it's sterling silver. That is one thing that you can always expect from me. When I buy jewelry, it's going to be silver or stainless steel, titanium, something like that, because I'm highly reactive. If something is not real, some kind of precious metal or semi-precious metal, I will react. And again, I'm not sure what is happening, but this bracelet feels extra small compared to the other ones. There is a tiny bit of an extender. That feels so small. But it does have 3 eyes. And there's three blue stones, a blue stone in each eye, and then the 3 stones. It's beautiful, but is that actually going to fit my wrist? I have a feeling I'll have to put it on this little tiny extender here. I think I see 925 on it. It's beautiful. It's very shiny, sparkly. Let me turn it around. I think this one came from Temu. I did buy a lot of jewelry from Shein too, but I think I've shown you most of it. But it is beautiful, very sparkly. That one turned over again. I've got a little twisted. Come on, can you cooperate with me, please? But it's very sparkly, very pretty. It just looks so tiny. I know my wrist is like a 7.5 at least for it to be comfortable on me, so we shall see. I may have to gift that to someone, a friend that has a smaller wrist than me, but I will try. But the evil eye has definitely been a trend for me. Protection, all the things. And speaking of evil eye, I thought this was really cute and actually better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't expect it to be great, but when I got it, I was like, whoa, that is pretty and sparkly. And I think it was only a few dollars, and I think I'm going to buy a couple more. We've got the Eye of Protection. It's supposed to hang from your rear view mirror, but here in Illinois, especially in my county, that is not something you want to do. You will get pulled over for it. But I like it. It feels like a very, I don't know if it's actually metal. I feel like the chain might be metal, but I don't know if the evil eye is actually metal. But it's very sparkly. It is pretty. There is like glitter in the eye. So you have 2 of them. And then there's actually claw clips up at the top. So if you wanted to change out the charms on here, you could. I like it. I think I'm going to purchase a couple more for friends. Because why not? I mean, if you want to keep it in your car, if you want to keep it from your rear view mirror or anywhere else, you're always being looked after. you know? Of course they're going to go backwards. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Yeah, but you can get, in my state, you can get pulled over and get tickets for that. And that is not an issue or anything I want to deal with. So I will find it somewhere else to put it in my car. But I do think I want to buy a couple more because I do, for the price, for the meaning behind it, I think it's a lot of fun. This is how the box arrived. Like, I'm not even joking. I may have like ripped it open a little bit this way, but it was completely busted open. This is one of the flimsiest cardboard boxes I have ever seen. Like, it just falls apart. I don't know. It's not a good piece of cardboard, and it did come from a local seller. I have a very, very small kitchen, and I have very, very little counter space. So I was looking for solutions, and I found this guy. This is what hit the floor a couple of videos ago. This is what you heard hit the floor. And I forgot to show it to you because it ended up on the floor. But this is actually really cool. I have put it to the test and it does its job. I like it. So what this does is goes over your cabinet, like your cabinet door. I like to use it by my sink. I've used it, taken it off and used it on a couple. I can actually upload a picture too. But this goes over your cabinet door. There is pieces of rubber here to protect your cabinet. And then also it has these rubber stoppers so you can adjust depending on the thickness of your cabinet that you're using it on. And what I like is that you could even add like a dish towel here. And basically this is a little shelf because now it's over your cabinet, if you can picture that. I'll put a picture up too so you can visualize it a little bit better. But it gives you the perfect amount of space for a plate or an area to cut items, you know, a cutting board. And it also has these little rails so your things aren't going to slip off. Let me tell you, I have been grateful already. It could have been bad if it didn't have like these little bumper rails, these little guards around it. And it seems really well made. And then when you're done with it, you kind of lift it. How do you do it? Oh, yeah. I'm holding it the wrong way. So it'd be on, and you lift it up and there's the hooks that hold it in place. You take it out and it all folds back down into itself. So then really only this little bit of the guardrails stick out from your cabinet, which isn't too bad. I like the fact that the little rubber stoppers are adjustable. Well worth it if you have a small kitchen with little counter space. I love this thing. I was thinking about maybe getting one more for a different area of my kitchen. Love this. Very happy with it. Really impressed that it held up through the shipping with that thin cardboard box. Got shipped by itself and it wasn't damaged at all. Love that. And let's move on. Okay. I have been using this stuff for over a year and I've never talked about it, and I thought it was finally time. Now, if you are familiar with Makeup Geek, like Makeup Geek was one of the first like makeup brands I really got interested in Marlena. Makeup Geek is no longer a thing, but Marlena is on YouTube. She owned Makeup Geek and she highly recommended this foundation for, you know, more mature skin. And I was like, okay, it was $6 on Temu. That's where I found it for the cheapest. It's one of those brands that you can also find on Amazon as well. I think on Amazon it's like, I don't know, $10. But either way, whatever the price is, on Temu I could find it cheaper. And this stuff is so good. It even has the authentic sticker on there. And even when you go to purchase it, it has the authentic like blue highlight. And even in the description, it says that it is the true authentic brand. And for $6, it says 4th generation, silky full coverage, naturally flawless, matte finish, long wear, lightweight feel, hyperallergenic. It's just a really good brand. I really like this. And there is all sorts of like lookalikes and so many things, but this is the true real brand. I used to wear this every single time I was on video. People made comments on like how my skin looked, and I got it in the nude. I don't know if nude is exactly my color right now, but and also because you only need a little bit because it is a full coverage matte. You don't need that much of it. I love this brand. Highly recommend. I did get it in the 101 or 102, sorry, in the nude color. Really like it. I mean, it's affordable enough to get 2 colors and mix and match them to make it like it fit your skin tone perfectly. But I found I struggle with that with skin. Either it's too light, too orange, too pale, or too dark. But this brand I find works really pretty well with my skin tone. So I highly recommend that. So I am wondering, are you guys interested in seeing all the beauty products that I purchase? I purchased this because there's a lot of different reasons. I have had a broken jaw. I hold all my stress in my jaw. I hold it in my neck. I hold a lot of tension in my head and my scalp. And this is also supposed to be really good for stimulating your follicles in your hair to help hair growth, because I have been losing my hair. I did have treatments at one time that made my hair fall out in a really intense way, but I can tell you right now that this feels wonderful on my neck. Also, it is always good for like lymphatic drainage. And I don't know if you can hear all that, but again, it is gaming night. So if you hear the background noise, I apologize. It's Friday night. What can I say? I do apologize, but this feels great. It feels amazing. Lymphatic drainage is, good for removing the fluid buildup, but it's also just good for your overall health. This is supposed to be some type of real wood. I am loving that. That felt really nice. It's not pulling my hair. I've hauled other ones like this and they would pull my hair. This one is not pulling my hair. Ooh, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Okay. But let me know if you're curious about seeing all the other makeups. Some of the makeups are great, and then other ones are complete like garbage. Do you guys want to see that in what I've hauled from Temu? Because I have a lot of it if you are curious in that. Another book that I desperately need is Self-Sabotage Cycle, a workbook to break free from self-sabotage. Another metal spiral bound. It is kind of a glossy cover, and I'm great at self-sabotaging. I'm great at talking myself out of things. Negative self-perception and limiting belief. There's a lot of good things in here. There's different steps. Procrastination and avoidance. Hello, that is me all the way. I have a fear of perfectionism. Like, I need everything to be perfect. I need to feel like I'm always doing it right. And when I feel like I don't do it right, or I don't know it all, or I could do better, then I just hold myself back. Maybe the intimacy thing. I mean, I'm not saying that everything in these books are completely 100%, but there's really good things inside them. Gratitude. I am all about being grateful for the things that we do have, focusing on the good things and not always the bad things, focusing on the things that we do have and not focusing on the things that we don't have. Self-care. They're just a really cool book. Really cool book. A lot of things in here that I would really want to focus on. 2026 is a year of unity. It's a year of thriving. Okay, and then let's talk about these. These are the same exact brand that you can get on Amazon. They are the Cloud Roll plant fiber based big cleaning cloths. I use these for my liquid exfoliants. I use them for my liquid toners. I love these, but my last box, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because it is plant-based, but when I add certain like what's the word? Products to them, they would kind of smell a certain way. I like the fact that they are in this package, but you can just leave them out and just pull them out one at a time. And these are big. They don't leave little fibers like cotton swabs do, and they are very large. Okay, these have a clean smell to them, but they're pretty large, and they are so durable. And there's a soft like side to it, and then on the other side it is textured. So when I use my exfoliants, I use the more textured side, and then on when I use my what are they called? Milky toners, I use this side. I love these. I think, how many are in here? Does it say? Does it say? Does it say? Disposable face towels made with plant fiber materials featuring unique pearl texture, extra large, thick. I mean, I'm telling you, if you wanted to, you could clean your face, rinse it out, and then go and clean your whole bathroom with these things. That's how good these are. They have a 3-year shelf life. I don't know how many are in here. I think it is like 50 or something. Really affordable. Love these. There's another brand oops, sorry about that. I like a little bit better, but it's been harder to find. I'm sorry, my voice is kind of, give me a second. I'll be right back. This is kind of probably feels out of date, but I was so impressed with the other one that I bought. I was like, oh, I need to get another one because it was such a great filler piece. But I feel like I got a little bit scammed because the first one that I got was actual pine cones. They were real pine cones, where these ones are plastic. And while, like, they're still really cute, they've got these berries, they've got this greenery, they have the battery pack. I think they do have a timer on them. Yeah, they have a timer. They take 3 AA batteries, but I wanted the real pine cone ones. They worked so well with all my Norfolk, really like, what is it called? Life feel, like garlands and swags that I purchased, that these worked great because they're wire. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a copper wire, and it like it's really easy to hide, and it's got the little bell in it. But these are plastic. These are plastic pine cones, where my other ones were real. So I feel a little duped, but at the same time, this was only like $3. This doesn't have as much greenery as the other one did. I'll still use it. I'll still put it to use. I still think at a distance it's pretty. It's just not what I had expected. Again, I thought it was real pine cones like the other one. It was the same seller. So I was like, that's kind of, crappy, but I really want to check this out. I have seen this on Temu and Shein. I purchased it from Temu. There's a part of me that is curious to purchase it from Shein too, to see. Okay. So far, I like the feel out of it. I usually always have some kind of hooded kind of faux PU leather type jacket in the winter time, fall time. And I decided my other one, it was time to retire. My other one, I'm pretty sure I got from TJ Maxx. I'm seeing this like extra big bit of leather, which I'm assuming if you need to patch something, that is what it's for. This is a little edgy. Okay. I'm liking the way it feels, but I'm looking at the size and I can tell you right now, I wish I would have sized up. There's a lot to this. So there's a hood, which I love a hood. We've got all these belt. Now, you don't necessarily have to get it in this. There's a different variations of this. It also comes in a really pretty brown color. There's all this tissue paper everywhere that is sticking to me. Please go find your own home. But there are these fun details to it with these snaps, so you could snap. I mean, that would be a lot to use these every time you put it on. Let's see how the zipper is. Okay, for doing it backwards, it feels pretty nice. Oh, whoa. Okay, so we have an outside zipper. That seems pretty nice. Oh, okay, I like this, and I actually appreciate this. So you have a zipper down the middle for like the hoodie part, right? Which is nice. Also seems pretty decent. But then you have this whole part right here where if you wanted to, you could take the hoodie part off. So the hoodie, the look of the hoodie, you could take off altogether. Okay, I like it. This is a bit more expensive than what I would normally go for, but it is also something like a style that I wear all the time, and the zippers are good. The zippers on this are decent, but it's just kind of part of my style. It's been part of my aesthetic, something in this vein for I don't know how many years. Even like this part, the snaps on the shoulders. Oh no, okay. It's a good thing I didn't pull too hard. Though that snap, the top snap works, but not the bottom, which is just for aesthetics. It's not, doesn't really serve a purpose on the shoulders. It's just more hardware. The sleeves with the elastic wrist, which is nice. It is all really lined with this really silky lining in it, which feels really nice. Is it going to keep you super warm? Probably not. But at the same time, you know, like the little breast pockets, they all open. Is there pockets? Yes, there's pockets on the side of the jacket. I do think I should have sized up though, because it's fine with what I'm wearing right now, but if I wore a thicker sweater or jacket, the sleeves are long enough, which are good. I mean, if I stretch out my arms, I have abnormally long arms for a short girl. I should have gone up to a large, I feel like. But at the same time, it does look pretty, it's fun. It's fun, it's edgy. Sorry if my jacket was hitting the microphone, but you really can kind of zip it up. The waistband is elastic in the back, so there's plenty of stretch if you do zip it up. I think this is more of a fashion statement than keep you warm, and I think this will be fun in the fall months. This would be perfect in my area for the fall. I do like the fact that it's double lined, and I mean, for a medium, it fits perfectly. But to be able to put like a thicker hoodie or sweater underneath it, it might be a little bit of an issue. But really, when I stretch out my arms as an abnormally long-armed short girl, it actually is not bad. I do like it, and it's soft. It's extremely soft. This feels like a very well-treated leather, even though it's a fake. And again, you can find it in the tan. You can find it, I think it's tan, gray, and black. I could be wrong. And if Temu is sold out of it, because when I decided, it's been in my cart for the longest time. When I finally decided to purchase it, it may be sold out now. But again, I know that you can also find it on Shein. So if you are interested in it, let me know. But I do. I like all the different bits of hardware. It feels very stylish. Very edgy, I guess is the word. Speaking of very trendy, we've got this. This is a brand that is trendy on the TikTok. It is trendy. It's just actually, it's a good brand. I prefer to buy this brand from Temu because I feel like the prices are better, and also I've struggled with getting the right items when I got it on the TikTok. It is a full-on piece of shapewear. It is, let me tell you what brand it is. It is the Feeling Girl, and this brand has everything from curvy to petite. It has a size for anyone and everyone. They are inclusive when it comes to sizes. I mean, this is the brand that shows melons inside of bras inside with the TTs. You know, like all of it, where it's just insane, the demonstrations that they do with this brand. It is really stretchy, stretchy and also sturdy straps that are adjustable. And this is a full-on like body suit. It has it's hard to tell, but there is like cups in here with this second layer on the inside with the shapewear, so that it's it's interesting. It's very spandexy. It's definitely 100% shapewear. Like, this is going to snatch you in, but it's double lined in different ways. I got mine in a small. Oh, I see. Okay, so the front is double lined. Let's see if I can show you this. See if I can show that. So this is the inside of the front. So you have, you know, this supportive band. You've got the cups. You can take them out if you want to. But then the whole front is lined with the second line of compression. There, you would have to take this completely off to use the bathroom. There is no gusset spot. But this is, I mean, like, there's compression just in this see-through part. That's a lot of compression. That was hard for me to do. So if you want to wear under a dress, if you want to wear it with shorts or a, you know, one piece, I really like this. I love Feeling Girl bras, and I've never tried their shapewear. This is my first piece of shapewear, so I can give you an update, but I can tell you everything about this brand so far has been great. I think where my discrepancy lies is in the places that I purchase it. And so far, I think Curvy Sweet, and there's another brand that sells a lot of Feeling Girl items. And I said that funny. I apologize. I've been recording for a long time. But yeah, I love that brand. Highly recommend that brand. I don't care what size your TTs are. They've got something for you. I do want to share this bag from TJ Maxx with you, and then we'll go back. I have no idea how long this video is, but I do want to share this for $3.99, magnetic back, multifunction, keep bags sealed, keep food fresh, all a bunch of pink version. They've got the clips on here, all the ones that I have bought from the Dollar Tree, and all my cute ones like with Grogu, and all the things have all recently broke. So I've got this like kind of, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Gradation of different pinks. I thought I would try these. They seem pretty sturdy, like they're going to clamp pretty well. And it was only $3.99. I've shown this once before. This will look familiar to you. And I picked this up for a friend. It was the last one, and I found it in the most random place ever, tucked in the back. I don't know if someone hid it or if it was just misplaced. They didn't know where to put it, but I got it for $12.99. The only bad part is that it's actually chipped on the inside. But the weird part is that the chips are actually at the bottom, and the chips aren't like, the chips happened before it got glazed. And the chips are sitting at the bottom of the cup, and the chip part is glazed. But a friend of mine was looking for this, so I picked it up for her. She doesn't know yet, but she is getting that. And then also, I picked up these brittle, light, crunchy, sweet, buttery, and delicious roasted almond toffee. Oh, these are individually wrapped for snacking on the go. They are creamy. Oh, I didn't realize they were dark chocolate, but here we are. They were on clearance for $4. I figured, why not? I mean, they were originally $4.99, but I love caramel. I love taffy. I love all things like that, so I thought I would try that. And let me get rid of some of this junk. I picked these up. I was kind of bummed that they showed up in the bag like this. And I think now I would redo my purchase a little bit. I did try these on. They fit perfectly. I go by, when I look at shoes anywhere, I look at the actual measurement of the shoe. And I usually wear a 8.5, but I go like it's 9.9 is a comfortable fit for me. And these are really fun, kind of combat military style boots. They have the rubber bottom. This is actually the real reason why I bought them, because of the bottom, because they have a bit of a platform. And they have these boots without the straps, and I kind of got the straps because I was like, oh, that would be cute with my new jacket. But at the same time, because I'm so short, I kind of wish I didn't get all the straps. They're good. I like it, but there is no zipper. That's the only other downside, is that there is no zipper on the side. So you have to do the belt buckles every time. I'm wondering if there's a way I could do just the bottom buckle. Yeah, I am not 100% sure about these. I guess it depends on the style. I think I should have gotten the ones without the buckles, but I like the fact they kind of have this, you know, Converse style toe tip. They are really flexible. I was thinking about actually wearing these to work. They feel kind of like they would be water resistant in a way. But there is also canvas on here. I'm not sure about these ones. I do think they're comfortable. Don't get me wrong. There is this weird kind of like, it's hard to show you, but there is a like memory foam that has stitching in it. It almost feels like a mattress in a way. But because it sits up so high on my ankle, and I'm such a short girl with such thick calves, I'm going to have to play with it. I'm going to have to play with it to make it comfortable, but I do like them. I think these might become my new work boots, shoes. I'm looking for anything that will help keep my feet off the cement. Do I need to look good for work? No, I don't. But also too, I feel like it would be really easy to clean all this off, because all this feels really kind of cleanable. The only part that is canvas is the tongue, and it's only a tiny portion of the tongue. So I feel like this would be really easy to clean. There is a tiny bit of a smell to these, so they do need to air out for a little while. And then I do want to share just a couple more items. I'll be right back. So this book, there's a lot about this book that I really thought I would enjoy. First of all, I love the fact that the print is quite large, so it's easy to read. Of course, this is another one where I would use a separate notebook. But in the back, first it says, Find Your Fire, a guide workbook to uncover what lights you up. Now, I am a multi-passionate person. There's so many things that I love and that I enjoy. But when I go to those dark places, sometimes it's hard to remember what I enjoy. So I thought having a book like this to remind me, to help me walk me through the things that actually matter, would be important. So it says, You found the Keep It Burning. Thank you for walking this path of passion and self-discovery. I am 100% on a path of self-discovery. I feel like we can always learn more about ourselves every day. This workbook was made with the belief that what lights you up matters, 100%. Keep tending to your spark even on quiet days. You don't need permission. You don't need to wait. You are already on the way. Whenever you need to reignite, this book is here. So I just thought it was just a good book to kind of help me through those dark times of like, why am I even doing this? What is the point? Or those dark times where I'm like, I don't even know, like for the longest time, I didn't even know what I enjoyed. I didn't know the things that sparked me and lit me up. So I highly recommend this book. I really do like this. Welcome to Find Your Fire. I'm so glad you're here. Whether you're feeling lost in the daily grind, looking to reignite a creative spark, or ready to realign your life with what truly matters, you've taken the first step simply by opening this book. This guided journey is designed to help you gently explore interests, your joys, your energy patterns, and your inner values. Page by page, you'll reflect, imagine, experiment, and reconnect with the parts of you that may have been quietly waiting for attention. Take your time, be honest, have fun with it. You don't have to figure it all out. This isn't about rushing towards your goal. It's about realigning with what lights you up. You deserve a life filled of meaning, joy, and passion. And it starts here with warmth and creativity. And I also do just want to say, sometimes when we forget the point, when we forget our passions, when we go into those dark places, don't judge yourself for going there. Don't be cruel and mean to yourself for sometimes forgetting, because we all do sometimes. We all forget what truly matters, and it's about walking through it, being kind to yourself. I also found these nails that are absolutely adorable. I wanted to test them out. If they are good, then I'm going to buy them for friends, but I just need to know their sizes. I got mine in a large, and these are so stinking cute with the black and white, the stripes, and the polka dots. How adorable are these? And I actually like the length of these ones. They're a better length for like everyday wear than these ones with these like sparkly little studs. While these are gorgeous and I love them, these are more of a realistic everyday. And for a large, The thumb looks big. Actually, I think they'll work. I need to know what my friends' sizes are because I know I have a few people that would like these. And I would happily pick them up. They're only a few, like $6 at the most. And then the last little bit of jewelry. How did this sit? See? Okay, now see this necklace? I did haul this in the last video. I don't know if you can tell, but it is... Wait, is it sitting up the right way? Am I just... Let me know. How did this sit throughout this video? I wore it intentionally to see how it was going to sit. Right now it's sitting up. I don't know. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe I put it on the wrong way the first time. But I also picked up this stainless steel, really fun bracelet with all the hearts. Or not hearts. They're not hearts. They are stars. This feels so cool to the touch. It feels cool on my skin. I like the little spacing in between. The stars do have different sizes. They kind of get bigger as it goes. And again, it's another bracelet that looks a little bit smaller. It does have an extension though on it. I'm pretty sure this is stainless steel. Again, it is either stainless... Oh, it's got a cute little heart on it. There's a cute little heart on the little bottom tab here. It looks so tiny. What is happening with the bracelets? I'm so confused. This one for sure will fit. I've got it a little kinked up. It'll for sure fit though with the extender. But how fun is that? Okay, you guys, I got through most of the haul. I am still waiting for some of the items to add to people's cards, but I want to know what your thoughts are with me sharing little bits and pieces of my thoughts and my personal story. I truly enjoy sharing that aspect of me with you, but I want to know what your thoughts are. I also would love to know what your favorite item is. What did you think of that jacket? What do you think of the boots? I am truly curious, and I also want to know what your thoughts are on the books that I've been sharing. I do have some more to get through, but because they are books, they're a little bit more detailed. I kind of want to break it up. I still have a ton more jewelry coming. I'm excited about it. I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I just want to say I'm so very grateful that you chose to spend time with me. I truly am aware that time is precious, and I can't thank you enough. With all that being said, I want to say don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bells, leave a comment, share out the video to someone you think may enjoy it. And again, don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.
Maybe it's crazy, but maybe it's true. We all need something that carries us through. And if a magic lives in boxes and